Okay, well here we are. We're down here on the corner of the property. Now believe it or not, there used to be a fence. Went up through yonder. And what's left of it, not much. Fence my grandfather put in eons ago. But I've got to get this area down here cleaned up with the goats. So there's two fences here, the previous landowner's fence and then my grandfather's old fence. I'm gonna try to get down here and get Pawpaw's old fence up because it's still a decent fence up through there, good enough to keep my goats in. So now boys, right there is a corn post. That's a cross tie. Been there for a while. I just kind of lean a little bit. But yeah, right there's the corner of my property. So I'm down here on the back side of the desert. Gonna be working on the fence for a while. Here's the tool which I'm gonna be working with. Of course, I got my trusty 2000 down here with my carry-all. I got a brush axe, bow saw, pretty good sized Dundee knife, some loppers, a pole axe, parts of a shovel, the multi-tool fence tool. I'm not sure exactly what you call those things, but they are handy as a shirt pocket when working on fences. And if you don't have one and you're going to be working on a fence, you need to get one. And of course, a pair of leather gloves and snake deterrent. So anyhow, that's the plan. First thing this morning. I think it's about 49, 50 degrees out here. It's good fence working weather. So I'll be checking back in later. No matter how well you plan, or how well I plan, I always forget something. Making progress. Well, here we are again. If you're keeping up with me, this is big project number 2 today. Go in and check my bees. Well, I'm not really going to check them. I'm just going to put some sugar in the hives. Let's see. My Garmin is saying it is, it said 43 degrees. I don't believe that. Come on, update. It's still saying 43. That can't be right. I'm going to say it's 53. I'm out here in short sleeves. Now, I'm really hoping these old girls will cooperate and I won't have to put on my veil or light my smoker. Probably they're not going to be very aggressive, no ways. They're in there. They are in there, that is for sure. But they're way down deep. No, there's one coming up to see what's going on. All right, so what I'm going to do here is just add some granulated sugar. They do a lot with granulated sugar. Granulated sugar does a couple of things. It, number one, provides them with food. They'll get up there and lick it, so forth. It also helps control moisture in the hive. It's a two-pronged attack. So we're warming up here some. And, oh, boy, I just put a bunch of it down. This is what I'm putting it in. It's a radial feeder. If you look, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bee down there looking up. So yeah, that's a radial feeder. You can put liquid or granulated stuff in it. So we're going to do it like that. And it's got a little lid goes over it. Put it back on top. And wham, bam. This hive has been fed. see, I'll take you on a little walk around here. We got one hive down here. Boy, it's rocking. It is rocking. It's a second year hive. I mean, this will be the second year this hive, second winter this hive has gone through. And oh crap, the sun's right in my eyes. I can't see if y'all can see what I can see. But yeah, those bees are bringing in natural pollen from somewhere. So yeah, I hope y'all are able to get a view of that. Let's see, I'm gonna take it out of this tripod thing. I can get down there close again. There you go. They're being very cooperative. Very cooperative. So there's that. And of course, yeah, down there's the bale of hay for the livestock. They're working on it pretty good. They are really liking that hay. So that is activity number 2 today. And here on the farm, I've got one more I've got to do. I got to go take the truck, have the oil changed in it, go get some feed for my pigeons. A day in the life on a farm. All right, I thought I might give a little update on my Primark Freedom Blackberry bushes here. Looks like the Arctic vortex finally got most of the leaves. I mean, there's still green leaves on these things. That's something else. And of course, the stems are still real good and green. I do see some of them that are dead, which that doesn't surprise me. I mean, you know, from what I've learned about these Primark Freedoms, that's 2 years. That's how long a cane lives. So, you know, all this big stuff is last year's growth, though. So, we're going to be cutting this. Look here. Looks like we got almost green leaves was getting ready to pop out before the Arctic vortex come through. This bird netting I put on here, it didn't, well, I guess it kept the birds out, but it let the blackberries kind of grow through it. So not real pleased with that. And I made the wrong type of trellis. My trellis needs to be a cage type deal. That way I got wire down both sides to keep it inside. So I'm gonna have to revisit that. And I hope my little fig tree down there that I was able to root last year survived the cold. But yeah, I just thought I'd give a little update on my Primark Freedom blackberries. Them some of the best blackberries I ever ate for in my life. And people, they're big as your thumb. It's unreal. So if you want to get you some good blackberries, thornless blackberries, there's no thorns on these bad boys. We got them at Burpee's. Yep, sure did. And first year canes, we got blackberries. Now, you know, I didn't try to weigh them out and see how many pounds, but you know, and even then I didn't see them up there in the top. You know, I couldn't hardly reach them. So by the time those were put on, the growing season was about over. And so anyway, I just thought I'd give a little update on that. Next weekend's project probably removing this bird netting. Yeah, don't do that. Don't put bird netting around your blackberries. It just don't work. Take my word for it. Yep. So there you have it. Primark Freedom Blackberry update. The raised beds, we're going to be firing them up for long. So that's where we're at.